Let's begin with breaking updates now coming in. Modi government's response on the Palestine issue is an abdication of humanity and morality. That's the statement coming in from Sonia Gandhi, asserting that India needs to demonstrate leadership on the issue of Palestine. The Congress Parliamentary Party chairperson Sonia Gandhi has slammed the Modi government's stance, saying that its response has been characterized by profound silence and abdication of both humanity as well as morality. In fact, she goes on to say the government's action appears to be driven primarily by personal friendship between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu, and rather than India's constitutional values or its strategic interests. My colleague Petri is joining us on the broadcast with the details of it. Petri, what has Sonia Gandhi said? She has gone on to say that the response of this centre is an abdication of humanity. Take us through the details of what she has said, slamming the centre.
Well, Sonia Gandhi has very strongly hit out at the central government and in fact has also stated that personalized diplomacy should not hamper the foreign policy, is what she has said. Then she goes on to say that recently 4 countries have identified Palestine as a separate state. Then why not India? And in fact, if you also talk about UN, then more than 150 members of the UN have already identified Palestine as a separate state. But Indian government is unable to take a strong stand. She also reminds us to what had happened in the year 1983 as well, and also goes on to say that the Indian government has failed to support Palestine and in fact have also hit out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his diplomatic policies and also the foreign policy, and in fact have also mentioned about how there is this genocide happening in Gaza and the manner in which Israeli forces are attacking that. In fact, she has said that that is, something which is inhuman, and have also taken a strong stand for Indian government not supporting the Palestine. And now we also saw that how in the parliament session as well, Priyanka Gandhi was also carrying a bag of I support Palestine, and also we saw that how Congress leaders have been saying that Indian government has failed to take a strong stand. Not just that, but the kind of genocide that is taking place in Gaza by the Israeli forces. Why not a single word coming in from the Indian side is what she has been saying in her entire written piece. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Stay with us. We have Ajay Alok of the BJP also on the broadcast with us to get in a response from the BJP. Mr. Ajay Alok, Sonia Gandhi has said that the government's actions appear to be driven by the personal friendship between Prime Minister Modi and Netanyahu, saying India's stance is an abdication of humanity. How would you respond?
Well, let me tell you, in diplomacy, there is nothing called as personal ties. Country's interest is supreme. The personal ties used to happen during Gandhi's regime, not in Modi regime. Here, the country's interest is supreme. Number 2, our position on Palestine is very clear. We stand with the people of Palestine. There is no doubt about it. At the same time, we don't support Hamas or any terrorist organization whosoever is operating. And whenever Prime Minister or Government of India has interacted with people of Palestine, or with Israel, we have always worked for a peaceful solution. And Prime Minister Modi is working globally for a peaceful solution all across the globe. And whole world does expect from Prime Minister Modi. But I wonder that your heart bleeds after looking at the people of Palestine. But your heart doesn't bleed after looking at the Hindus of Bangladesh. Your heart doesn't bleed about massacre done elsewhere. Your heart was not bleeding when Sikhs were massacred in 1984. What kind of heart it is? Just bleed selectively. This is not good for the health of the country and health of the Congress party.
Okay. Mr. Ajay Alok, I want to introduce Udit Raj of the Congress party also, who joins us on the broadcast, and you can respond to him. Mr. Udit Raj, the BJP has responded and has said that India's stance on Palestine has been clear. We stand with the people of Palestine, but we also have very close ties with Israel. It's not about personal friendship like in the Gandhi's era. That's what the BJP is saying. Going on to say that while Sonia Gandhi speaks about people of Palestine, why not spare a thought for the Hindus of Bangladesh? Why isn't the Congress party speaking about that?
What are they doing? They are ruling party. What happened in Bangladesh, they could not know it. It's a ruling party to defend. Why are not they protecting Hindus in Bangladesh? It's their responsibility. We are in a position, we will support government, any move. So what happened there? Earlier, they are passing the buck to others. And as far as Palestine and Gaza is concerned, or Israel is concerned, let me tell you very frankly, nobody is caring India because our diplomacy has failed. So what happened is that neither they are in position to speak properly for Palestine, nor they are in position to have a proper diplomatic alliance with Israel or America. So Israel and America are not very different. Everybody knows it. So what happened that our foreign policy has failed at every front, at every front, at every front. Even all neighboring countries are not with us. And when there was power transition in Afghanistan, we are not a stockholder, whereas Afghanistan is our bordering country. So what to talk about? What Sonia Ji has said is very correct.
So you're saying that the foreign policy of the country, of the nation has failed. There have been multiple reasons to say so. That's what the Congress party is saying. The BJP has, of course, responded and said that the Congress party is being very selective in the criticism. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast, Mr. Udit Raj, as well as Ajay Alok. We'll have to leave it at that as we shift our attention now to more breaking updates coming in. Now.